Hello and welcome. I'm the Candyman and you're watching Apoca-Tips on State of Decay 2. Alright, so today's Apoca-Tip is a ranking of the resources in State of Decay 2. While obviously you should be prioritizing what your community needs specifically, this is a good general rule of thumb on how to prioritize things. So without further ado, let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 5 is fuel. This resource is more of a luxury than an actual need. Now, if you actually run out of fuel, your community won't actually lose morale. The only real purpose for having fuel is to fill up gas cans. Taking the 4th spot in our countdown is materials. This resource is most valuable early game, and after that it drops off in value. While there is a daily upkeep cost that eats into your materials, if you have a fully upgraded outpost or two, you can fully neutralize that effect. Keep in mind that if you have 0 materials, your facilities will start to break down. In the middle of our countdown at number 3, we have ammo. Simply put, this is required for the safety of your community. This resource is at number 3 because it is almost the exact opposite of materials, aka it's not very useful early game, but it'll rise in importance as the game goes on. Now keep in mind that if you have 0 ammo and you have a watchtower, that watchtower will no longer be active. Taking the number 2 spot in our countdown is meds. Injuries are inevitable in State of Decay 2, so you want to make sure that you keep your infirmary running to be able to heal up those injuries in a timely fashion. Keep in mind that if your meds get down to 0, your infirmary will no longer work. Perhaps even more importantly, the meds resource is used to create plague cures to keep your community alive. Sitting at the top spot in our countdown is food. Simply put, this resource is the lifeline of your community. If your community runs out of food, your survivors will start to starve, which results in stamina and morale penalties. Seeing how this resource's daily upkeep cost is attached to each one of your survivors, this will most likely be the highest upkeep cost of a resource in your entire community. Creating farms, gardens, using food outposts have to be your ultimate priority to help neutralize the effects of the daily consumption of food. Now, while that wraps up our ranking, if you want more information about resources, specifically how rucksacks work, be sure to check out our video. Alright, so we will go ahead and wrap up the tips video here. So if you want to check out more tips about State of Decay 2, be sure to check out our Apoca-Tips playlist for more. As always, spread the love, spread the positivity, and I'll catch you in the next one.